Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason here, welcoming you back to more The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Last time, we messed around a little bit around Great Fish Isle, getting a heart piece, as well as going to a submarine and getting a heart piece. And we made our way back to Windfall, where we investigated the pirates, figured out they were taking bombs from this shop here, and were planning to, hit the back of Outset in the morning. We stole some bombs from their ship, and now it's a race against time as we need to head to Outset in order to get to Jabun before they do. First things first, before shoving off, I'm gonna go ahead and check our letters here. Alright, we have a notice from Beetle's shop telling us about bombs. And of course, we get a Beatles chart, and this will actually tell us where a bunch of Beatles shops are, like shop ships are. Okay, this also tells us about an empty bottle and a piece of heart and a treasure chart that is at a specific location. Looks like the shop ship on Rockspire Isle. And we get 1 rupee, of course. Alright, let's go ahead and I guess go talk to the King Red Lions and tell them we've gotten the bombs.
Well done. Our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must meet with Jabun and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, Link.
Alright, let's shove off. Alrighty, so coming down here, what I'm actually going to do is... Where's the map? Oh, there he is, okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of a risky play here. Because what we want to do is I want to go ahead and grab the map fish here. And as we can kind of see while I'm mentioning it, there's a cyclone there. That cyclone is one that wind god from Dragon Roost, I'm trying to remember his name, mentioned about his brother Cyclos. We do not want to go into that, twister right now. If we do, he will spawn, and because we actually don't have a way to take care of him at this very moment, he will toss us to a random location on the sea, just like if you were to get swallowed by a big octo. It is very risky, and you don't want to do it. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses, place this pearl you hold here. Alright, we placed Din's pearl in the ancient statue's hand. We only have 2 more pearls left. So, let's go ahead and head back onto our boat. And I guess I'll meet you guys back at Outset, because basically what this is going to be a lot of just sailing to Outset, not really, anything more. Also, avoiding that tornado. But yeah, that's basically what it's going to be. We're not going to be stopping in any fancy locations other than that. So I will meet you guys down at Outset.
Have you noticed, Link? Morning has not broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle, the land that was so ravaged by monsters. It is as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Baloo spoke of. Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again, after such a long time away. We can speak with Jabun after you do.
Alrighty. Well, first things first. Do you remember that fairy fountain that I mentioned being at the top of Outset? Well, now that we have the bombs, we actually have the ability to go and obtain that. I also realized there was one thing I forgot to do on Windfall. Now that I'm looking at the chew jelly, or the choo-choos. I forgot to take in the green chew jelly, but that's okay. We'll take care of that on another trip to Windfall. But yes, so basically, okay, also there are mini blends here. But yeah, we can now obtain the gift from that fairy fountain that I wanted to get the last... Sorry about that, my earphone fell out of my ear. The last time we were here. So let's go ahead and do that. Set the wind direction to west. And then we'll jump off. And now we can just kind of head inside and get to that fairy fountain. There's this enemy again that we first encountered. There we go. Alright, so now that we're over here, let's go ahead and bring out our bombs. And now what we want to do is just drop it right there. And it'll explode, giving us an entrance to go. And now, we can carry a max amount of 5,000 rupees. It's strange that it's not, 99999, right? Very interesting. But before we go, what I actually want to do is we want to grab a fairy here. And because we don't have any empty bottles, I'm going to willingly get rid of my heart potion that we got from the choo-choo shop, like the potion shop on Windfall. That's just because I think the blue potion that we got for the Forest Haven is going to be so much more beneficial to us, since it heals hearts and our magic. So we're just going to take this fairy because we need it, and there's still these two moblins here. I'm just going to go ahead and, defeat them. But there is a reason why we want this fairy. And we will see that in, I guess, a moment, because now that we've taken care of this, fairy fountain, we can now go visit our family. Because I'm sure Gram is worried about us ever since we left the left for the Forsaken Fortress, and I don't really know if she's heard about the fact that we got tossed into the ocean by a big bird.
Arrow, don't go. Don't leave. Don't poor old Grandma, all alone. Oh, Link? Is that you, Link? Grandma is always happy to see your bright, shining face. Link, my dear, sweet Link. You're safe. That's wonderful. Just wonderful. Did you do this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Errol are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Link. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I am a terrible grandma. Link, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. Hey! You and your sister love this soup, don't you? If you run out, I can make it for you anytime you like. Grandma's going to try to be strong, so you try to be strong too. But don't do anything reckless, all right?
We get elixir soup. Okay, so Graham, you are the best ever. Elixir soup is quite possibly the best, concoction you can have in this game. It does not only heal you, heal you with like double, I think it's heals your hearts and your magic, but it also doubles your attack power as long as you don't get hit. I think it is. Pretty incredible, right? Excuse me, sorry, my nose is like stuffed and so I'm sounding strange, that's why. But, alright, with that, there is technically something else we can do here, specifically, specifically with Orca. However, I'm going to not take care of that at this very moment, just simply due to the fact that there is just a point that I want to do it later on, and it's not right now. So, anyway.
Are you ready? If that is the case, then we must search for the cave around the backside of Outset, where Jabun is said to hide.
Alright, let's go ahead and head to the back of Outset, where we can hope to find the cave where Jabun is hiding. First off, gonna need to bring out our bombs, since that is kind of the reason we need bombs, is because there is a barricade back here. So what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna do something a little interesting. As you can see, there's this whirlpool here. We're going to want to enter it, and then we're going to want to use our bombs to take down each piece of this barricade, starting from the top if we can, and working our way down.
Well met, King of Red Lions.
Well met indeed, Jabun. I am pleased to see that you are safe.
The events we all feared seem to have been set in motion.
Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation.
If you have sought me out, it must mean you have found the legendary hero, does it not?
Unfortunately, that is not so.
Then for what purpose have you come to see me?
The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one. And yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses.
Promise? You suggest that I leave the fate of the world up to mere chance?
I do. It is the only way.
I see. Then I suppose it is up to the gods to deem whether his courage is true. I give you the guidepost to the gods.
We obtain Nehru's Pearl.
Thank you, Jabun. Let's be on our way, Link.
This jewel should dispel the curse that Ganon has cast upon this land.
So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time.
Tell me, King of Red Lions, have you learned the whereabouts of the one who carries on the bloodline of the Princess Zelda?
I believe I have.
That is well. You must protect Zelda. She cannot be permitted to fall into the hands of Ganon. I am counting on you.
Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all the pearls. Are you ready, Link? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far.
Alrighty. We now have our next objective. We have all three pearls. We need to place them in their respective I guess statues, and then the opening, or I guess the area where we can test our courage will become available to us. However, I don't want to do that. There's plenty to do now that we have the eternal night is gone and sunrise will come. So, I want to start working on knocking out some of the bigger things that we can take care of at this moment. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker, we start exploring some elements of the Great Sea in order to find some more collectibles. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit a like, troops out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly dibbly if you're not already. And I will see you guys all later.